Why, hi there. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological forecast going from today, August 7th, through Saturday, August the 13th. And I'm going to start off. I want to show you, I'm going to give you a visual of the energy that we are facing this week ahead. You know, the last 2 weeks? More of the same and nastier. So in the tarot deck, there is a card called 10 of Swords, and it is one of the keywords is backstabbed. Take a look at this. If we are feeling backstabbed this week, there may be good reason. Here's another rendition of the 10 of Swords. If we think we are being backstabbed this week, it's because we are. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. You know, the more confidence we have in ourselves, the more optimism, the more it's getting just completely kicked in its pants in the outer world, especially this week. So, knowing this, knowing that this is the week ahead of us, I mean, people are going to go to lengths to take our stuff. They're not even gonna even try to take it at times. People are out there this week because they are so jealous of our discipline, our work ethic, whatever it is. They are out there. They need to make themselves feel better, so they are going to cut us down. They're going to be gossiping. They're going to be criticizing. They're going to be judging us all week long. So be ready. And, you know, it's kind of been, you know, I said like last week it was going to culminate on that last Friday, but no, guys, looking at a week, it's going to really, really culminate this week with these energies so contentious, so at odds with each other. I mean, we have, on Sunday, on today, we have the Mars and Taurus squaring Saturn and Aquarius. Any new ideas, anything of doing things differently, even though they're more efficient, because they are better, because they may make us look good, because we are getting recognized for the work that we have contributed. They're out there, man. They're out there. You're like, oh shit, what was that in my back? Honey, you just got stabbed. Oh shit, what was that I got in my back? You got stabbed again. So, important. First thing, make sure, we'll do the deep breathing at the end of the video. Make sure you keep those deep breaths in your back pocket and have those handy at all times, because we might have to try to get ourselves back into balance like last week. You know, many times a day, so that we can control our power and not like let anyone like suck it, because they're sucking, they're just getting it however they can, our power away from us this week. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's all about being true to ourselves and our work. And this week, we're going to have to defend that. We probably are. Last week there was a chance. The week before we just kept it to ourselves. Last week there was a chance. This week for sure we're going to come up front and personal with all those obstacles, with all that nastiness, that gossip, that criticism trying to knock us down. So so that's pretty much the energy for Monday and Tuesday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. We have the moon in Capricorn, so we have this energy, especially of earthy and grounded and stability and stuckness. another form of that energy. So people are really holding on tight. We see it in the outer world. We see it. It's happening in us too. We are seeing people hold on so tight to the old ways, even though we can't go forward with the old ways anymore. They're not working for us. Look around. We need to find a new way together. Because, man, working together, we can come up with some brilliant ideas and solutions to our problems. But we have to work together. Off of that soapbox, because we're not working together this week, that's for sure. Man, people are just, like I said, they are holding on, and they don't like us. It's not really personal. They just don't like seeing anyone successful. They don't like seeing anyone making progress because they are so scared and stuck that they can't move. They are so afraid. They don't have any idea of what's going on out there, except every day something else gets taken away from them. And that's how they're seeing it, very lack oriented. They haven't figured out that, hey, baby, you can have whatever you want as long as you deserve it. The universe told us that. You can have whatever you want. Those thoughts are going out. You want good stuff coming? Put good thoughts out there. You're going to put out lack. Oh, I don't like them. There's not enough for me. Universe will be very happy to serve that up for you. So be very aware of our thoughts. Be conscious this week. We have to be alert all week long because our power is compromised. We have to hold the fort, guys. Hold the fort. On Tuesday, we have a contentious little connection between Mercury and Virgo in conjunct Jupiter in Aries. And this just symbolizes what's going on a critical level. We are really positive that Jupiter in Aries, we're ready to go. We have the solution. We're excited. We're optimistic. And then that Mercury in Virgo is like, that isn't good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You didn't do it good enough. You're unworthy. That idea of yours is a piece of crap. You know, I've been sitting over here. I've been thinking about something. I think it's much better than yours. Now, they're not going to tell us what it is, but they're just working us, just taking that, where's my, taking those swords, woo, right in our back. So look for that on Tuesday. People are going to be really bitchy, real judgmental, real critical of what's going on and what we're trying to accomplish. Now, here's the key. Here it is. We're not going to shirk from our truth. We're not going to like compromise ourselves just to fit in or so there's no confrontation, so it looks like everyone's working okay. We cannot do that anymore. We have grown way far beyond that. That's why they're coming after us, because they can feel our confidence. They can feel that we know more than they do, and they don't like it at all. So they're going to be coming around. So if they're not throwing knives in their backs, they're going to be undermining us, scratching us, biting us, whatever they can to make themselves look better. They want to look better because they feel so crappy about who they are. Be aware of it. We're not going to succumb to it, but we are. I told you, there's going to be confrontations. So we're going to have to figure out how to stand up for our truth and still come from love, abundance, and gratitude, because that energy is out there for us too. We're feeling our lack. We're feeling our insecurity in some way. So we're not defaulting. We're not defaulting to emotional drama. We're going to stay true, and we're going to use that Capricornian energy in the moon not to be stuck but to be practical. If we're practical, if we communicate in a practical, grounded way, that's what we're going to need to do. We've got on Wednesday, the moon is in Aquarius, and then on Thursday, Venus goes into Leo. So the end of the week is all about toxic relationships. We have Venus going into Leo. So what this energy looks like on a positive is we acknowledge each other, and especially in a relationship with someone else. We're appreciative. We acknowledge their contribution. We acknowledge how they support us in their lives. We are grateful. And the negative way is when we aren't feeling fulfilled, which is most of those folks, most of us this week, because we're pretty afraid and pretty stuck. It's going to come out like emotional, like, so the Venus in Leo, the Venus is the relationship, the balance, and Leo is acknowledgement. It's also about me. I want you to see me and acknowledge me. So those others out there on Thursday, remember this energy, because you've been kind of watching it all week, and you can see how they're undermining. You've gotten some gossip back. So-and-so was talking about you, and they said, you don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're just full of shit. So you've been hearing that, and you've been working with it. Well, Thursday, it gets dramatic, because Leo is nothing but dramatic. The roar, the lion's roar. So now these other people haven't gotten their way with us all week. Now they're stepping it up a notch. Now they're going to get loud, belligerent, ornery, offensive. Be ready. They're coming at us full force. So we have to remain cool, calm, collected, and in charge of our own emotions, because we are going to naturally want to default into our unresolved emotions at all. I mean, God, if somebody's coming at you with verbal abuse, that's the first place we go. But we remember these guys. We know, hey, they're coming. We know they're coming. These swords are coming at us. They're throwing these knives at us. So just protect ourselves. And that's another thing for this week. You might want to put in a little protection ritual, like, again, the breathing and the Leo affirmation. You might want to really use that a lot this week to keep ourselves balanced, so we don't default into the emotional bullshit. Because at the end of the week, we have the moon in Pisces, had moved out. It's gone through Capricorn at the beginning of the week, then it went through Aquarius. Now at the end of the week, it's in Pisces. We're in our emotions, and watery, again, emotional. And we're also about weaving little stories and little fables and little untruths. Be aware, be objective, be on top of it this week, so that we can come from a place of balance and address any kind of situation from love, abundance, and gratitude, and not default into emotional bullshit. And that is our challenge this week. Saturday, okay, we came to date night on Saturday, but we still just have the moon in Pisces, and it's kind of moody. So we're kind of cranky. We had a really tough week. We feel beat up. I mean, I think there might even be marks in our back. I swear to God. So knowing that, we might want to just stay close, maybe hang out with our closest friends or with our partner, and or even by ourselves. I mean, I would say for me, I plan to do a Saturday night binge night. I've been watching Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. Good one, check that out. But make it a binge night or close to home night, because out in the outer world, it just might be, people are really cranky, just really cranky at the end of this week. We're not going to be cranky because we are balanced and aligned and connected, right? Let's go there right now. Let's get ready for the week ahead. It is another challenging week. It's a test of holding our power, being true to who we are, being true to our work and what we know we want and need to do, not only to be fulfilled for ourselves, but to be of service to others. Okay, let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from this physical etheric body. Second breath, let's really, this time, let's take a big full breath and really push all that nastiness right out. We're going to do that all week this week and let it really just escape and get the heck out of our bodies. Let's take the second one. On this second deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more deep cleansing breath. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity, all that nastiness. We see it all flowing away, and in its place, we're being filled by this beautiful light, love, and goodwill. We can visualize it as white light. It's not only filling us, it's protecting us. It's protecting us from all evil, low vibration, all negativity, which is being deflected back, deflected off. Now, while we are in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves, we are going to say our Sun in Leo affirmation. I am the ruler of my universe. I choose to rule from love, abundance, and gratitude. We're going to say the affirmation together. We'll stay in the space of white light connected to our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. I am the ruler of my universe. I choose to come from love, abundance, and gratitude. Good. And you see how this exercise is kind of like a reset. It helps us reset and get us back into balance. So use it all week long so we don't get stabbed to death, but we don't come under the influence of that unresolved, emotional, dramatic bullshit. We don't want that. So keep to the high road. Come see me on Facebook.com at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages there, and I like to post some really interesting memes to help you think out of the box a little bit and help support you as well. Come visit me there. If you like what you see today, please like, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate it because I learn and grow from everything you tell me. Make it a great week. Stay strong. Remember the keynote from the Soul Sister channel, life is lived from the inside out. If you got it together here, folks, out there's nothing. It's butter. Have a good week. Stay strong. Namaste.